having 4 children, they're all different, and they've been supported by the school in a way that was suitable to each of them. One child is incredibly studious, another one just leaps over the bar to get the marks that he wants. Another one's incredibly artistic. It's been very varied, and they've been met by what they've needed at the different times in their life by the school, and that's really been so powerful in helping them to become the people that they are.
We've had an amazing experience, full of ups and downs, tears and joy, love, all the challenges of bringing up children and children growing up. It's been the whole full gambit. But on the whole, I would never have chosen anything else. Our kids have really grown into the most incredible human beings. Obviously, I would say that. But seriously, they notice themselves, and we notice other people, how they look at them. They are different. They are independent. They love life. They're curious about life. They love learning. And it's been an absolute joy, honestly.
Standout moments at the school. Well, there are so many things. I mean, I can think about those magical moments in the kindergarten when they were very little, and the wonder that goes with some of the beautiful magic that takes place there. I can think of the school trips that they've been on and how they come back, have grown in 10 days as 9-year-olds walking the length of the River Dart and coming proudly marching over the hill at the end of that. Not a parent in sight without tears in their eyes. And seeing them, in a funny way, the proudest moment or the most standout is seeing them leave the school as the people they've become, particularly the 2 older two.
Kids love the trips, we love the trips as well. They come back as different children. The fairs and all the community events are incredible. The curriculum is superb from kindergarten right through to the end. We've been lucky to be here for how many years? 20 years? I don't know. From the beginning, from age 3 till 18, 19.
From my perspective, when we came here, one of the big questions was academic rigor. I did a degree at Oxford University, so I'm very, very interested in, and I understand academic excellence. And combining a deeply rigorous program over the time that they've been in the school with an incredible breadth that's allowed them to explore and develop their interests right the way through and learn about what they care about. So a combination of the depth of the rigor of the academic work and the breadth of it that has been held all the way through and enabled them to make choices that certainly in a traditional school they would never have been able to make, because they would have been railroaded into one aspect or another, arts or science, before they really knew what they were doing. So breadth and rigor is really intense.
So the curriculum is really phenomenal, from kindergarten right through to age 19. The curriculum really meets the children where they're at. And, I never really went into the whole philosophy behind Steiner and that kind of thing. I left that to my husband. But I really enjoyed everything else about it, the community, the thought that goes into the curriculum, everything. There's a reason for everything. And it's so complex and deep and nourishing, and I've just loved learning about that myself, going through the years with my kids. I really feel that my children have been seen as individuals. I've noticed that a lot of our friends whose children are at traditional schools, they have not had that same experience with the teachers and the relationships between the teachers and the children. So for me, that's been really very special. And I think that's really unique to the school particularly.
People always say that a Waldorf or a Steiner school is a family. It is. And it is that because of what happens with the closeness of the students, the children and their teachers, but also the closeness that develops between the families. And coming here, we were welcomed into a community. And I think it's fair to say now, 10 years later, our closest friends in life are the parents that we have moved through the school with. And it's a very precious thing. It's precious for us as parents, and it's precious for them as children. And it is. It's not school friends, it's school family. It's wonderful.
I think the people that the Steiner schools generally attract are incredible. This school in particular seems to attract incredible people. The teachers here are so supportive, the parents are supportive. So sometimes I think that we've needed the Steiner school more than the children. We've gotten so much out of it. So we've been supported. We were able to support our children through that. And it's phenomenal. Yeah, it's definitely a quality of person that comes here, a consciousness of person, and that's really been very interesting and very lovely to be part of.